so it's the 14th of January, 2017 or 2018. We're heading out for this CHP call. Not sure. It's probably going to be just an abandoned vehicle. They specifically requested a wheel lift. Sets in the right shoulder and told me it was a Dodge van. It's going to be eastbound 22, west of Harbor. And I've got a ride along with me. Say hi.
What up, yo?
He's only got about 2 or 3 videos up. Check out his channel, Jeremiah Delgado. Should start putting some shit up too, man. I'll help you out with that. Get some videos up there, get you linked with an AdSense account.
You get a GoPro and all that shit, man.
Ah, you know what I started with? A Hero. $100 Hero.
I got a Hero 3.
Ah, there you go. The key thing I do, well, you go home every day, but one thing I tell you is get lots of batteries with the thing. And keep a couple extra memory cards with you. Is that, I'm not sure what that one takes for memory cards. You might be able to do 64 gig on that.
I think the highest is
32.
64.
Okay, yeah, 64. So, I usually keep about 3 of those things. You get about 4 hours on each one. I recorded 1080, 60 frames a second. The reason I did that was because on the strobe light bars, it would pick up the actual flashes. It wouldn't, you know, it wouldn't lose everything. So, I mean, I guess with LED, I could probably cut the frame rate down a little bit. 1080 is pretty good. I don't have a problem with it. It takes a long time to edit. I could go down to 720 and 60. It would still work. It would cut the file size down. Yeah, but either way, it still takes time to edit. And at night, you want as much clarity as you can. So, let's see what we got here. We're coming up to Euclid.
Hey, you get a hard hat again.
Oh, I had the head strap. I just didn't like it.
No, I need to get a hard hat.
You know, so since it's a gray area in towing, you don't really need a hard hat. It's a great thing to have, I'll tell you that much.
I've hit my head enough times.
Yeah, that's the thing. You hit your head enough times, the hard hat really comes in place. And driving a wheel lift, the boom on the back, the hard hat really saved my head a few times. Okay, here we are eastbound. I'm expecting to see a unit. Harbor exits as well. Okay, we got something right there. Is that a unit or is that just a van? Oh, it looks like a truck. Might be. That's a Ford, isn't it? Or is that a Dodge?
It's a Dodge. No, it's a truck.
Let me call CHP and find out what the deal is here. 663. Let me go out and talk to this guy. Dodge. Shit. And something's going wrong with this phone. I'm gonna reset it, is busted Laramie edition. Walk it this way. We're gonna move out of the way here on the side. It's a Dodge Ram pickup. There's nobody with it, and it's got a busted hub on the right front. Is that CHP you're talking to?
Was it for a Dodge? Was it not for a Dodge? Okay, so it's the AAA call? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so we'll get all the AAA. Yeah, we can, but it would normally be a different ACS. Usually they would run a flatbed. Let me. Okay. Well, yeah, we'll take care of it. So you're gonna put us back on top. Okay. All right. We'll take care of it on this end. All right. Thank you. Call AAA. It's supposed to be XYZ.
Who was that?
Came out with a flatbed.
Who was that you were talking to? CHP?
CHP came out, or CHP was originally supposed to be a fucking flatbed. They said because of the wheels like that, the guys at the Shell station, it's a AAA call. AAA was already out here, and they're putting us back on top.
CHP put, yeah, it was CHP talking to, not the service.
CHP. I have the dispatch number, the 949-718-4679.
So they're putting us back on top. I'm not taking it anywhere.
This is not us. That's me and the beach.
It is us.
Yeah, but that's not for us. Yeah, that's ours.
That's our call.
That's a different call.
Fuck, man. 49 Chevy Fleet Line. You know it's gonna be a flatbed request. Did you get the guy's name or anything like that?
No, he's at the Shell station. Let's go over there. Leave it here. Let's go to the Shell station. He's at the Shell station.
I'd rather hook it up and get it out of here right now. I don't want to have to come back. I'll just DMC or fucking deal with it. I'll get a safe tow because we're just gonna drop it in Shell. We're not gonna
fucking let's hook it up.
We're not gonna fucking.
Let me get out. Fuck it, drop the linkage, dude.
That's what I'm gonna do. All right. Well, this CHP is gonna turn into a AAA call. We're just gonna do what's called a safe tow. Keep the guy from getting impounded. Turn around, walk right back down that off ramp, and wait for us at the gas station, please. Sir, go back down and wait for us at the gas station. We'll meet you there. Take care of him, please. People just are not the smartest tools in the shed, are they? Did he give you the keys? Alright. You're an idiot, man. Don't. I already know what I'm gonna do, just leave it alone. it's gonna get chained. I guarantee it's more than that. Guarantee it's more than that.
Huh?
So I guarantee it's a lot more than that. You gotta chain it.
I was gonna say, you want to lift the truck first, put it over, bring it over here?
No, I'm gonna back right up to it. I see it, I've already seen it. It can't get any worse than it is. The problem right now is this freaking dip that he's in.
Exactly. And then you're on the rocks and shit too.
Yeah, it's not a good place for pickup.
That's what I'm saying, if you wanted to lift it.
Now let me back up some. I get right up almost to the bumper. Right now, call AAA, get a hold of Rwanda. Call AAA and ask for Rwanda. Grab a light, see how bad this thing is. I just do with my flashlight, man. I just have this stupid thing. She was working on the reroute for it earlier. Oh shit. Oh, the tire's about the only thing holding it up. All the studs are snapped. Reroute she was working on earlier.
Yeah, there's a AAA call for
eastbound 22 at Harbor. Watch your back.
Can you help me out? I have no clue.
That's why we want to talk to her. She was working on it.
Yeah, Rwanda was the one dealing with it.
Son of a bitch. It's going to be fun. Well, it's a big one, all right. It's. Figure out where I'm gonna hook this thing from. Jesus Christ. This truck is nasty and gnarly. Yeah, we'll see here in a minute. I'm trying to figure out where a good place to hook is. Right there on the axle. Alright, got it. It's hooked. Get up under it. Brake parts still stuck in motherfucker.
Where are you gonna go to?
Give me some room, damn it. Let me do my thing here. Go into the axle. Some shit in the way. Yeah, that'd be a brake line. Don't want to hit that. We'll hook right to the bottom of that axle. Hey, give me the phone. Or the reroute she was working on the freeway.
7 with it.
It was a CHP call.
But it's a CHP call. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a safe tow off the freeway. And you guys can call your private rack.
Okay, we're hooked. Let's go back over here and look at this wheel. Right now the wheel's the only thing that's holding it. It's not even connected. Trascan Harbor.
Yeah, we already informed the member.
He tried to come running up the off ramp. Yeah, I could flatbed this, but they're gonna need a driver who knows what he's doing. It can be flatbedded, but they need a driver who knows what he's doing. Actually, it needs to be flatbedded. AAA needs to be flatbedded. Brakes on. Yeah, parking brake release. These are all trash. Let's go! What'd she say?
Tell them we're pulling off the freeway, that's it.
I know, she says.
You get a neutral already?
I thought you said you already put it in neutral.
Yeah, put it in neutral. I'm not gonna fucking do it while you're hooking up.
Give me the keys. Stay. I just thought the brake was on. No, do not fucking start. One of those gear shifts. Oh, to neutral. Alright, it's in neutral.
Is that tire? It's not held on by nothing.
Yeah, it is. You know what's held on right now?
By the weight of the truck.
Pinched between the weight of the truck, the fender, and the wheel lift. And we're not going far.
Yep.
Fucking rocks, man. Guy picked a nasty spot to stop him.
I hope they get it the other option, dude.
Yeah, it's true. It's wherever you can go, right?
Fucking studs came off.
No, they snapped.
Yeah.
They all snapped.
Off the rim.
Off the hub.
Yeah.
Ah, they didn't come off. They straight.
They also snapped off the rim.
Straight broke.
You got a rock in between your tires?
Huh? Probably. I was just in the gravel. That stuff sticks.
Fuck, those lights are right, bro.
You got to say the guy said they're going to need to send a flatbed.
Yep.
But they're going to need to send a driver that knows what he's doing.
I told him how to fucking do it. So I told AAA this is what you need, this is what the fuck you do it, and get it done. Set it right here.
No, it's gonna,
Yeah.
I'll go over there. Set it off to the side. They don't typically use the car wash around here anyways. It's really just parking space. Although I'm pretty sure this is not going to be a covered vehicle.
Yeah, this is.
No, it's not. It's lifted, modified at around 2,500. It's up to the ICS, man. You know how that goes. Lean back. I got to see the freaking mirror with your fat head right there. GHP CHP obviously wanted him out of there. He'd been there too long. That's why they call it rotation. I wonder. There's no car wash. Find out where he's going if he wants to pay. I got it, brother. I got it.
No, he's gonna use that in the AAA, dude.
I know he is. I think I'm on the pay.
Or he gets reimbursed by AAA.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking push it. I'll find out where he's going though. If he knows what he's doing, yes.
So you gotta put a 4x4 under the.
They got that wheel's only. Their wheel's not held by nothing right now.
Yeah, he just had a tire. He just had new wheels.
Snapped all his studs.
Yeah, he just put new.
Yeah, his brand new tire went on. All 4 of them went on Friday.
All 5 of your studs snapped off.
Well, because you probably didn't lock them all the way down, and then he spread it.
Broke off.
You didn't happen to pick up the wheels, the studs, did you?
Yeah, they're here somewhere.
Yeah. See you can tell. They didn't put them all the way down. That wheeled in the rim.
Yeah, you can see it was rubbing.
Yeah. See, that's because they didn't put it all the way.
But then again, you got aluminum wheels too. The problem with these smaller lugs is they start wallowing out the hole.
That's what I'm thinking.
Is that number that just called you? What was it?
Oh, 714. Hold on.
Let me set it down. Where are you going to?
Just at J-Star Motors and NI Mills.
NI Mills, okay.
Oh, you guys are AAA, right?
Yeah, not in this area though. We actually got called out here by CHP.
CHP, that's what we call it, because they sent out a AAA guy, and the AAA guy had a flatbed. He goes, "Oh, I can't do this. You need one of these wheels." And he left, and it's like, okay, well, can you send another truck out? And he's called like 5 AAAs, and nobody can do it.
Nobody wants to do it. You guys are throwing the monkey wrench into the equation here. You got a lifted 2500 Ram, which is already a heavy ass truck.
Yeah.
Then it's a 4x4 on top of it, so nobody's going to really want to tow this thing with a wheel lift because they're going to have to either pull the drive shaft off it or put dollies on it. This is going to be too heavy for most size dollies. So, you know, the best option is to get the flatbed, but you need a full-size flatbed. You need a driver that knows what he's doing.
Why won't they give you guys the contract on it?
It's not our area.
Oh, not your area?
Yeah. And so when we get called out for CHP, we got 2 choices. In this case, luckily CHP told us what it was, and we got AAA to send a call to pull you off the freeway. Otherwise, we would normally wait until CHP came to write up an impound form on the truck, or you pay to tow it.
Yeah.
You know, towing charge is $2.10 an hour for CHP. So it all depends. You can usually try to get reimbursed by AAA.
Yeah.
But
if they're going to give an hassle, what I do is the insurance company's paying for it. I just tell them, you know what, AAA came out, they can't do it. I got their AAA guy.
Contact the company.
Show them Golden Touch has already got it lined. They're AAA. I take a picture of this, say, hey, Golden Touch already has it on board. We'll pay the money, whatever it costs to get it over
How much
there.
would it cost me to tow it to there?
It's $2.10 an hour.
Okay, so how long? What do you think it takes? About an hour.
Okay, so $2.10 an hour. The way it works is it's port to port. So from the time the CHP called us out to the time that we return to our base is the hour charge that we bill for.
Okay, so how many hours do you think it'd be realistically?
Where in NI Mills are you going?
Right off the 91. 91
One
and
where? Hey,
Yorba Linda Boulevard.
It's right off of Weird. No, yeah, it's on Palma and Weird Canyon. So right when you get off the freeway, it's right there. On the
Yeah,
left.
but it's the Yorba Linda exit.
No, it's Weird Canyon exit.
Yorba Linda, Weird Canyon are the same exit. In order to tow this, I'm gonna have to rehook this differently. They can't go down the road with that wheel hanging the way it is. I'm gonna have to pull the drive shaft off the rear of it. We're talking about 2 to 2.5 hours. Once we get there, I still have to put the drive shaft back.
Okay. You know what? You think that? Well, let's see if this guy. What do you think the other guy can do it? If not, I'd rather just have you guys.
The thing is, if you get the right flatbed driver, they can do it. AAA should cover it. It's up to them.
They're on their way to be here in about 10 minutes. You want to wait so we can help them get the thing on there?
What company is it?
I don't know. It's coming in a S650, so it's a flatbed.
Should be big enough. The only killer is if he shows up in an aluminum deck or a steel deck.
4x4.
No, I'm talking about the length. You know, the aluminum beds are only 19.5 feet long.
Yeah, aluminum beds, but on the 650s usually.
Depends on what the company buys the truck as. We'll see what he shows up with. If he does, then cool. Either way, I still got to drop it, and you know, we'll have to rehook it if that's the case. Well, because this one I'm gonna have to fork the way it sits. So we'll hopefully see about that. Time for a new wheel, probably a new rim, probably push for a new tire, some repairs, and then of course the fender too. Oh, America's Tires paying for it, right? Or they're gonna be. They touched it last, and it was pretty reasonable to say they didn't install correctly if it's only been this short of a time. You can see on the studs that there's aluminum worn into it.
There's a tire.
There it goes. Well, at least now you don't have to worry about it. Oh yeah, the rim's destroyed. Yep.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's sitting on the axle now.
That's what he's lucky it didn't happen.
Well, no, that's how he wound. That's what really wound up. The wheel wound up sitting up into the fender, but the axle was still sitting on the ground when we picked it up.
I had my other Ford truck. I was going to Mammoth.
Well, the thing is too, how much damage does that take now? Because it probably rolled on that. If he didn't wind up hitting the ground with that while he was still on the road and he hit it in the shoulder, he'd be better.
Yeah, he's lucky.
The damage is gonna rise.
It happened to me. My freaking tire took off.
Oh,
Went all the way across 4 lanes and nobody hit it.
you get lucky because if it hits somebody, guess whose insurance is paying for that one?
Good.
Rim's toast.
Yeah, well, there's the other lug nuts.
All the lug nuts.
There's 2 more.
They're all.
There's 8 of them.
Oh, I have 2 in the car.
Yep.
Romeo, from that happening, how have you seen that happen?
Lack of torque.
Brand new tight.
The only thing is too, once lug nuts are torqued on, usually after about 10 miles or so, you're supposed to re-torque them.
But they all
I probably put 100 miles on it Friday because I drove the Barstow, drove back.
You got lucky it happened where it did, and you weren't like in the middle of nowhere in the fast lane.
dude.
Oh, I was doing 70.
You got lucky you made it to the
Well,
right.
it started wobbling. I'm like, I started going over, and then I felt it. I thought it
Drop.
was flat. So then I started coming over, but I couldn't get over, and then it went down. I'm like, oh shit, the tire came off the rims.
Something happened at that point, all right? It's a big guess. So to get this thing up on the truck, it's pretty simple. What they need to do is they need to get the floor jack out, lift it up, back the bed up, get the bed almost right up on there, take a 4x4, stick it under the axle so it lays this way up onto the bed, and then they hook onto it and pull it up so this thing winds up skiing on the 4x4. And then they can tie it down that way.
The other truck that came, what kind of truck was it?
Tiny flatbed, probably.
Little baby flatbed?
No, it was a decent size. It wasn't
another Dodge Ram?
No,
they got a lot of
it was a
Dodges now.
Freightliner, I think.
Really?
You know who that was that showed?
Who?
Hadley.
He said he didn't have
Preferred towing? Oh, shit.
He said he didn't have wheel straps because he had the lift in the back, but he didn't have wheel straps. And he was pretty nervous. He didn't know how to do it.
Okay, I mean.
Well, flatbed, okay, so most flatbeds have one of these on the back too. The problem with it is that without something on top, you're not going to put something this heavy on there. Like a little Toyota, maybe you can get away with it, but it's a weight thing at that point. Those lifts are only rated for about 4,000 pounds, but you really are, when you start putting weight on it, you really do want to have something on the deck.
This is probably close to 9,000, this entire thing.
At about 8,800, somewhere around that. Well, it's a 25, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably talking about 8, just depends on all the modifications that you got.
No, it's just a 2-inch leveling kit on it.
Yeah, but you wind up with raised parts and suspension. That's a little bit away, and then you get the shell and whatever else. But
yeah, they got the tire. The other tires are right
usually the dead weight on these is about 7,000, somewhere around there. Calling America's Tire and saying, yeah, you guys are fixing my truck. You guys are paying to fix my truck.
When I lived in your blend, I drove all the way there to do it because you were the one that
box. There's
Yeah,
your
someone
keys.
take a J-Star.
Let me check and see if AAA sent over the 8 call for the safe tow. Do you have your AAA card on you by chance?
What I have is...
Did you ever use that with AAA tonight, or
No.
was it the PD that called them out?
The AAA called the PD.
Okay, but who called AAA?
I did.
You did, okay.
He signed up for AAA.
Yeah,
just
no,
signed
this
up.
was a while ago. This is back in November. That's the membership number.
Do you have a classic membership? Where do you want to take it to?
J-Star in 17 miles.
So you're going to be paying for
Yeah, I'm
mileage
gonna be
over
paying 10
7.
miles. Yeah, 10 miles or something like that.
Still
There,
cheaper
it's only-
than whatchamacallit, the 210 an hour. So as of right
I
now,
have Allstate roadside, like their elite one too, but those guys are terrible.
no, I know, Allstate's horrible. I've actually had them call us and beg us to tow their stuff and pay us for the credit card over the phone because their guys suck.
Well, I had a big Freightliner motorhome,
Ew.
and tire blew off out in Barstow. Called them for hours. At the end, I had to call the place. I found a guy myself to come out because they're terrible.
So, did you add the RV service onto this?
No, I didn't because I have it on the other one. They only, when I signed up, they'd only let me do the regular membership
Yeah.
All right,
And if you,
hey, your truck.
I got it's here. All right, let me get out the way here.
because it was new that time.
All right. Yeah, it should be good. Oh, fuck. You got a 22-foot bed, right?
It's a flat, it's a wheel from the passenger side.
Yeah, he's gonna.
Yeah, you got to put some wood under it.
We'll help you out.
I'll help you get it up there. It'll come off the same way it goes up. I'll get out your way. Hey, my company, man. Wow. It's probably the same guy that was there before. Hey, Charlie. Charlie. Man, what the hell? Phone's acting up. Let's make sure he's got a floor jack. Got to line that thing just right. This is the difference between experience and non-experience. Is this the same guy? It's preferred towing again.
I didn't see him yet.
Skinny little Mexican dude.
Yeah. Let's see. Younger guy?
Yeah, it's kind of, you could tell the experience. There's no need to turn on the light bar in a parking lot. That usually is a dead giveaway. I don't know if this truck's long enough, dude. I'm hoping it is. Well, yeah, it should get the back wheel as long as the back wheel gets up there. Let's see what kind of equipment he's got first. Yeah, hold on.
I hope he's got chains.
That's what I'm hoping on. He's got straps, he can still run those. I mean, if he's got 4 straps, he can use those too. Oh, is he trying to get out of it right now? I know it's covered.
We're gonna help him get it on.
Call his company. See what happens. Get the phone number. 949-369-1717. Trying to call AAA right now, but for some reason my phone keeps locking itself up. invalid SIM card. What the hell, man?
I got it.
I'm trying to call AAA because they still didn't send me an A call. Let me restart my phone. I had to pull the SIM card out and maybe try to clean it. I think it's Sprint messing with me. What is this?
AAA.
Hello?
Still transferring. No, it's still going.
Yeah.
I already went through all the prompts and shit.
Hey Tony, this is Romeo 762. Is Rwanda available? Rwanda.
That's why you
But we're not taking on the CHP.
Hey,
I
when
don't
do
want
you-
to fucking take it.
Yeah, we might have an issue with this tow company out here. Yeah. Okay. What's
No, but they call me right now.
No,
You
what's-
guys supposed to take it. You're for AAA. You're for AAA. You guys hooked it up. You guys have the wheel lift. You know?
okay?
You guys could just take it away.
We can if he wants to pay, but he has AAA.
He does have AAA.
Right,
Okay,
so
you're
we
the
got-
AAA
We
contractor
got
for this
AAA,
area.
We got the CHP call for it.
That's
Okay.
right. That's what we do too. We get CHP.
No, but we got
No,
it's
no,
not
we
an
got called
XYZ,
directly
it's not
by
it's
CHP.
CHP direct call
That's
for
what
like a
my
rotation
dispatch
call.
said.
Yeah.
You know what?
Hi, Roland. This is Romeo
We'll get-
762.
They dragged it or you
No,
guys
they didn't
fucking-
do this. This
No,
happened.
no, I'm saying that.
We threw the truck, turned the truck on.
Hi, you were working on a XYZ call earlier. You called me for a reroute on it. Eastbound 22 at Harbor. Okay, can you send me an A call for a safe tow, and then we're trying to yap with this driver from Preferred Tow right now. Who's trying to get out of towing this thing. Well, the problem with it was the CHP called us out, which means we have to come out for them, but it's not our area for club, and we can't take it like that. I already explained to the member if he wants to pay our CHP rate, but we got a tow truck here that is definitely, the tow truck itself can handle it. The driver might be a problem. I can't take it as a club call. I mean, I can only do it as a CHP call. If this guy wants to pay, then that's up to him. But I mean, he doesn't want to. If you know, the club is supposed to do it.
Argumentative and everything, dude.
I mean,
He's
does
refusing.
this company have a different driver that they can send?
It doesn't need to go on the wheel, it's going to go on the flat.
It's the same driver they sent back out here.
The driver just doesn't want
Yeah.
to do it.
He just doesn't want to do it. It's a simple thing. It's a simple thing, and this is one of those things
Let
that
him know we are
Richard
willing to
Howard
help him get
CSR
his-
would get in the middle of and say, "Hey, tow it."
That's fine.
This is
Because the driver doesn't want to do it. It's basically he either doesn't have the experience or doesn't want to tow it. Doesn't want to touch it.
no, I know.
I know. We saw it.
I can't do it that way. If I keep going on this the way it is, I have to continue it as a CHP call. CHP is putting me back on top. They're giving me my rotation spot back under the contingency that it was just going to be towed off the freeway as a courtesy.
Yep.
You know.
Well, AAA is trying to tell me they called 10 companies before. It's crazy, man.
Because
Yeah, I know. It is what it is. Yeah. Yeah.
that's what's going to happen.
Yeah. Well, I'm one of the rotation companies for the Westminster division, so unfortunately, and I can't turn down CHP, unfortunately. You know, and I don't know what it is. I mean, they just tell us. I can't take it all the way up to Anaheim Hills. He wants to go to Anaheim Hills. Hey, you don't. So what? So no, the driver just doesn't want to do it. That's the thing. All he needs is a 4x4. You put it under the axle, hook onto it, slides right up the bed. We've done it a million times, and we even told him we'll help you load it up. It's not a problem. He's playing the I'm too afraid to do it thing. I don't think this guy has enough experience. I can see that already because when he pulled in the parking lot parked, he's in a parking lot. He's got his light bar on. No veteran driver turns their emergency light bar on in a parking lot. It's usually the first rule of rookies. I think the problem. Yeah. 210 an hour, port to port. Not for AAA. Medium duty rate's only $65. You know, our light duty rate with our light duty rate with CHP is $210 an hour. I mean, what I could always do is collect from this guy, and he can seek reimbursement if he wants to go that route. I understand that, but we explain the same thing, and since it's not my area, you know, yeah, and I can't. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna take that back. It needs to go on a flatbed. It's a 4x4. It's a 4x4. It has to go on the flatbed, or they're gonna have to pull the drive shaft out on it. Which, you know, for club, it needs to go on the flatbed. And it can be done. It can be. He's here in a flatbed. The problem is the driver is an idiot. We offered. We absolutely 100% offered to help. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. It needs to go on a flatbed, dude. It's a 4x4.
Sorry, I didn't even get your license.
Yeah. What's your name, partner? My name's Matt. I'm with Golden Touch. Is his name Michael? Yeah, so I told I got my other driver here with me too, and I kind of told him to call his company as well. Yeah, but it doesn't work that way, plus it needs to go into a flatbed.
He's on the phone with AAA right now.
Yeah, I'm talking to Rwanda with AAA right now.
Alright, so I'll be close by him. I'm pretty sure you're gonna
That's preferred tone.
Dude, can they? I thought this was Hadley's area.
This is not Hadley's area. This is preferred area.
Oh.
Why do you think he doesn't want to take it?
He doesn't want to touch it. He just wants to get out of it. It's easier for him.
He wants to go chill, but he's going out. I'm tempted to look at my flatbed.
No.
Can't do
I have to pay you overtime. You're already off the clock. And that's not going to happen. The company's going to bitch to high heaven about that. When the driver that showed up well, the truck can do it. The driver is the problem. Michael, was he the same guy?
No, he wasn't the same guy.
The same guy. They were just playing the games. Who else runs this area, or who does auxiliary over here?
You know what?
I'm still on the phone with AAA.
Is your phone working?
No.
Phone on, brother.
No. He just told me this guy's a different guy, but it's the second guy to come out and pull the same crap. Yeah. Yeah.
Still recording?
They can dock. I mean, there's already whatever damage is done to it, it's already done. They're not going to add any more to it.
Nope.
There's no feasible way because the hub's on the ground. That's already scraped up. That's the only thing that's got to get up the truck. And if he puts the wood, he's not going to hurt nothing. and even if he doesn't put the wood in and yank it up, then he's not going to damage anything worse than it is. I know the deal. I know the deal. I'm arguing with you, and I shouldn't be, because this guy's an idiot, and he's just irritated the crap out of me. Yeah, and you know, there's no auxiliary company that runs this area, or
I'm gonna call Whittier and find out if they'll do it.
I'm not auxiliary. I know. I was just trying to think of what other.
Hey, it's Jeremiah.
Yeah. Cool.
Let's send it. Who's doing custom ACS?
Yeah. I guess let me talk to the member and see if he wants to do the COD thing and seek reimbursement. That's the only way I can do this. I quoted the member the $210 an hour port to port. It's going to be about 2 hours of pulling the drive shaft and everything off, and then reinstalling the drive shaft. And since we have to do all that stuff, take that, you know, liability with that mechanical stuff as well, I really can't do it for anything other than that. And that's light duty rate. That's not yeah. We're looking at a good. Port to port, we're looking at 2 hours. You're talking 220 or 420. Yeah. Like I said, there's labor involved in this. I mean, the drive shaft has to come off, and to tow it with this truck, I'm gonna have to medium duty it, because it's not gonna go on a wheel lift the way the other guy's thinking it was. Yeah, it's going to be a medium duty to tow that, but medium duty 65, we don't contract medium duty for that reason. I know. I know. You're trying to do what you can. You know, it's just I have to stand firm on the pricing on this stuff. It's, you know, the way the company wants to do it. But like I said, you can go the other route too. I mean, I'm trying to help this guy out as much as I can too. And that's even why we offered. That's why we offered to stay here and help the preferred guy load. He doesn't even want to touch it. You know.
314 can take it.
342. Hold on. I got Jeremiah working on that rerun end.
AAA send it by ICS2 or send it call me.
He might be getting Hadley to do it.
That's fine. It doesn't matter. What's your ICS? What ICS is sent out?
Hold on.
774 hour ETA.
774 is going to do it hour ETA.
Yeah. And what's the driver's name?
What truck or driver?
It's going in.
No, it's on a basic. Did you guys get membership on this already or no? Okay.
So he's just got to jack it up to the 4x4, drag it up.
I guess that's how CHP got involved. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just the luck of the draw. I mean, I'm short. You know, it's kind of puts me in a bind too, because I'm short staff right now too. It's nighttime. It's me and one other driver.
Okay.
So you know, that's another. There's a lot of things I gotta think about right now. You know, because I take this on. This is at least the next 2.5 hours of my life here, and you know, there's a lot of stuff going with this here. They bring in a flatbed. You're gonna bring a flatbed.
774 is gonna take it.
Okay, they're gonna bring a flatbed.
They're gonna bring a flatbed.
Okay.
And it's gonna be an hour ETA. Just called.
Driver's not gonna have an issue with this.
Driver's not gonna have an issue. They'll
Okay.
get it done one way or another.
774 is gonna take care of it. Hour ETA flatbed.
Yep.
Unless we got that for you. Oh, it's because we happen to know people over there.
You what?
It's gonna be an hour ETA.
Well, it all depends too. At time when you called, they might have been busy.
They'll come over with the full size.
It might be slower now.
How to do it?
It might be slower now. But the main point is they're gonna come and get it done. availability. You know, sometimes on the toe end, you know, we get stretched thin. And
Because the driver that's driving the truck right now is going to be off, and they're going to send a wheel lift driver, and you have him go back to the yard, jump in the flatbed, and come. You can drive both, so.
yeah, I know. Well, you know, things change. I mean, you're talking 2 hours later, things change. So that's what it is.
That's who's going to come.
Well, but either way, they're coming.
Hadley and Sinai's going to
If you want to send me the 8 call for the safe tow, cool. If not, don't trip. I'll get my next rotation call from CHP.
make sure this stuff gets documented.
I mean, we'll just do this as, I guess we'll just consider this as a courtesy. He's in the parking lot of the gas station. Can't miss it. It's a good-sized truck. 13501 Harbor Boulevard, and this is going to be Garden Grove. I don't know what the heck's going on with my phone right now. I'm using Jeremiah's phone. He keeps kicking the SIM card out.
Yeah, he's here. Okay.
Now, we used to do RV for Club years ago, but when they restructured the whole thing and basically put it all to that one company, and then they kicked down the rates. And it's, a lot of the ICSs just don't want to touch it anymore. I mean, it's frankly honest.
Okay, so you think about an hour?
It's cost. I mean, it costs more to roll these trucks out, the labor that's involved, and you know, nobody wants to do it for pennies. You know, just being honest. You know, we used to take RV calls all day long, but that was when our club rates were $145 an hour, I think, something like that. I mean, this is years ago. 145 to like 165 for medium, and then like 165 to 185 for heavy. But you know, when they restructured the whole thing, they're like, oh yeah, 65 or 85. I'm like, no. Our big rig doesn't even leave the building for anything less than $400. Hadley's doing it. All right, good. Who are they sending?
Well, it's one of the Santa Ana drivers.
One of the guys that knows what he's doing.
I told him if he has any questions, just
Okay.
call me. And
All right. Good.
Get it
Good.
over. We'll get
All
it
right.
good.
All right. Good. All right. So 3 hours later, he's gonna get taken care of.
Dude, that's not okay.
All right. Go ahead and assign that to truck number 1. If it's got the flatbed on that, you'll have to.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for your help. So hopefully then I got all this mess to deal with. But to me, it's got to be them. Just
Yeah, I got it. All right. Good deal. And I'll mark it on that station.
yeah, no, I'll get it. That's fine.
Well, right now, it's gonna go in the back either way. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better to leave it off now that it's off. Do it, keep it off the fender. Because your fender already smashed up when it landed on it. So, do you have any documentation on this for damage-wise? Just to have it on there so that way it's already a done deal. Make it easy for everybody. No problem. Or do you want me to just take pictures and send them? Yeah. Whatever's easier. Yeah. Well, at least they can still open his door.
yeah.
Go ahead and kill your hazard lights and all your lights. You know, save your battery. Okay, so we got damage to the right front fender. When the wheel came off, it actually landed, the truck dropped onto the wheel, which the fender wound up hitting the wheel at that point and crunched the fender.
I just have still trying to.
And then all the studs, all 8 studs that we're holding the wheel on are sheared off. And there might be some scrapes and scrape damage to the front right side of the front axle. It's a 4-wheel drive, so it's actually a full-on axle up here. Brake rotor's got scrapes on it. So basically, just put front right of axle area, hub assembly, because that covers brakes, rotors, the whole thing. Yeah. Hub assembly. Yeah. And then that terminology would cover brakes, rotors, everything that goes there. And then, of course, the rim is messed up. Rim's toast. He was saying he just had it a couple days ago. He's only put about 100 miles on it. He just got it out of the tire shop. America's Tire is going to be paying some money on this one. Now, it looks like, from the looks on the studs, it looks like somebody didn't tighten it down all the way.
Hey, you still have my cell phone number, right? Okay. So the only thing.
Yeah, that's it. Sometimes we call them to help us too, and it doesn't always work.
So
if you can do me one bigger, if you can do me even one more solid on this, give preferred a service failure.
So
they showed up with the equipment that was able to do it. If it was the same truck or same type of truck that showed up on the freeway, the truck and the equipment was able to do it, and drivers should be trained well enough to know how to use the equipment.
I don't speak Spanish.
And even when the driver was offered help from another tow company, it was I just don't want to do it. And I mean, come on, I've been doing this for years. I know the easiest way to get out of calls. I just don't feel safe doing it. You know, it's like I tell my drivers, like, yeah, there are times where you don't, and there are times where we're not going to play that game. Just do it and get it over with. Sometimes it's easier just to be done with the call instead of letting it bounce up. One of my drivers called me the other day, didn't want to do a dually. I was like, you got to do it. Put it up there. I told him dead on the phone, I'm like, you've done them before, so don't play that crap. I've been doing this too long, way too long. I know a new guy when I see one. I also know somebody playing the game when I see one, and I also know well enough. I think it was an unexperienced driver if I had to give him any kind of credit. If this guy had been working for years doing this and he had experience, then this is a driver that just didn't want to do it. Let somebody else handle it, wash your hands of it kind of deal. It's one of the two. Like I said, if I had to give him the benefit of the doubt, I'm just going to say lack of experience. Kind of looks like lack of experience. He showed up in the 650 steel deck flatbed. Truck itself can handle doing this, and with standard equipment that's required to be on that truck by CHP or by the California Vehicle Code, you shouldn't have a problem at all towing it. It's just knowledge and experience on how to tow it. This is nothing different than towing a car with a broken ball joint. See, CSR can work on the rest of it. I mean, you already got two tow companies that were able to tow this thing without an issue. I was able to tow it off the freeway with no problem. And for the distance, for the distance tow, we want this to be on a flatbed because we don't want to have to pull the drive shaft and stuff like that off. You know. Yeah, I know. I feel you. Well, that guy already split, so my frustration level is coming down. I'll remember him. He better not ever come to my company and apply, because he will not get a job. What he doesn't realize is he was literally just talking to the EV manager of 762. So
Well, it could have been a lot worse. I know that much.
Could have creamed it. So, all right. Well, thanks for Wanda. I'll let you get off the phone here.
I mean,
No problem. Alright, so we're gonna split out of here after this. I didn't mean to put that guy on blast like that, but that driver obviously doesn't know what he's doing. Unfortunately, my large amounts of years of experience here are telling me that the guy doesn't know what he's doing. Or he's too afraid or whatever, or maybe he's caused plenty of damages. Deal with this is this is the CHP call. We don't run this area for AAA, so I can't take it as a AAA call. I have to do it as a CHP call if that's we're gonna tow it, which is the pricing that I already quoted. AAA does not want to pay that. Tried anything else, they can try to sweet talk me into doing it, but I can't do it that way. So it is what it is. And to frankly be honest, the tow company had showed up. Should have had no problem towing this thing. They just trying to be a problem about it, I guess.